Hello everyone, welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena playing Quick Draft Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. In our first pack, we are offered one of the dragons that I've never gotten before, right? So far I've only gotten... I know I've gotten the black and the green dragon, like, twice each, maybe? I can't remember if I've gotten the blue one. That's Kyrie, right? I don't think I've gotten the red one. And I know I haven't gotten the white one. And this is my first time getting the white one. And all the dragons are insane, so we're going to take this. So it's a 5 mana, 5/4 flying vigilant. And, you know, when it dies, it does something strong. What does this one do? You can either take stuff from your library and put it straight onto the battlefield. Or if you already have a bunch of creatures, you can put a bunch of counters on them. I mean, Assassin's Ink also very good, but we'll take the Dawn Sky here for sure. Green March is terrible. Hoverbike is pretty good. Could take the Long Reach of Night. I'll just take a bike though. Invoke Calamity. The red Invoke is not very good. Web Spinner Cuff's okay. I don't know, not a great pack. I mean, look at that Ambusher works out okay sometimes. But, like, the Papercraft Decoy is also fine? I don't know, I think I'm supposed to take the Web Spinner Cuff. It's, like, a pretty decent card. Green is an okay combo with white. Probably Reliquary here? I don't have artifacts and enchantments yet. But in green-white, I'll definitely get enchantments, and I already have a few artifacts. And even if I don't, it's just like, you know, not horrible to include this in any deck. Network Terminal, if I wanted to, like, set up already for splashing, I guess. But I don't really know what this deck wants, and so Reliquary is a thing. I could also just take, like, one of the white flyers. So far what we have is a white deck with flyers, so, you know, we could have more of that, I guess. But none of these are that amazing. And lands are generally pretty easy to include. Imperial Oath, 5th pick. Or Blade Blizzard Kitsune, huh? I think I take the Oath, right? Green-white land, also outstanding. But you can never have too many Oaths. Oaths. English has kind of weird, like, you can't have voiced soft, like, oaths. Turns into oaths, right? Staffs turns into staves. Stuff like that. Anyway, I think, you know, Repel the Vile is fine. It's nothing incredible. I think the Samurai is pretty good, though. Or the Tanuki. I mean, it's kind of shocking, actually, that Moonsnare Specialist is open, like, available so late, but I don't really want to get into that. I think one of the, like, channelable large creatures that gets you mana, like, those would both be great. I'll stick with white for now. They're both good. Don't really want a blue-green land. I don't really want Befriending the Moths, I think. I've already got mostly flyers, so just give me more Samurai. More Oath. Playing mono white today or something. The Ambusher is still here, and so is the Shrine Steward, which I don't have any targets for yet, but you might get one someday. I don't know, we might wind up with Reckoner's Bargain somehow. Ooh, we got the green-white land and the terminal, but I think I'll take the green-white land. Invoke the Ancients is a very good card. And I don't mind being in green. Okay. Michiko's is great. Slash is also good, and rest is fine. But I'm going to take the Michiko's here. Turtle is a bit tough to swallow. It's probably just like Preserver? Maybe Terminal? I mean, I could try to splash, but I want to be mostly in white here. Oh, hang on. There's a Spirited Companion. That's fine. If you end up getting any bounce for it, it's quite nice. And if you don't, it's like, okay, it's playable. Bounce or Graveyard Recursion or whatever. I'll take a Fade, obviously. More Michiko's. Pick 5? Okay. There's also a Season of Renewal if we wanted some, like, inevitability. But I think I'll just take a Michiko's. They're so good. I think I'm just going to take a 3-mana, like, creature. Creatures are nice, and lifelink is useful if you have Michiko going off. I don't know. Decoy again? Probably end up cutting at least one of these. Yuck. What's this blue card? Spell Pierce. Well, Armguard Familiar is good sometimes. I think Modern Age is by far the best card here. Safekeeping is okay. Another Modern Age? A Network Terminal? I think I'll take a Network Terminal. It's usually fine to have one in most decks. Season of Renewal, okay, good. Lefty can have, or righty rather, can have the blue, I guess. Thousand-Faced Shadow. It's a powerful ninjutsu effect. I think I might be somewhat overstating it due to the time that, like, the very first ninja deck I ever ran up against was running this and, like, two other... They had, like, Moonsnare Specialist and this and something else. I don't remember what. It was, like, making copies of tokens and bouncing my stuff and doing something else. It was horrible. Nothing here is that good for me. Maybe I just take the Haven to make it easier to run blue. Because I do have a couple blue cards I wouldn't... Well, one I wouldn't mind putting in. Azusa's Many Journeys, I don't really know that I want it very much. I don't know. It's like it's a creature for 2, sure. Jukai Naturalist is amazing. I could take the Intervention. I'm a little bit short on removal, really. Like, I don't have much at all. Oh, Bargain's gone. My removal is basically 1 Fade and 1 Repel. But I have a bunch of enchantments, right? And, like, I like 2-drops. And Wanderer's Intervention isn't even necessarily that great as removal. Fade, though, I will absolutely take. Another Oath? A Grafted Growth? I think it's got to be another Oath. Fade? Samurai? Those are the only kind of... I mean, I don't think I want the 1-mana flyer very much. Probably another Fade. But channeling stuff is nice. Have I gotten any, like, recursion for my Spiritual Companion, by the way? Season of Renewal can bring it back, I guess. in a pinch. I can dump the Shrine Steward. I haven't taken any auras, right? Yeah. But I should hit enchantments and artifacts somewhat often, I would think. I don't really need more top-end creatures. This would just be like taking it as a, you know, channel to draw a land often. But if you actually make it to late game and draw this, it's a much better top deck than a Plains. I don't know. I think I'll just take Fade. Another Season of Renewal. I mean, right now, the only way I have to get blue is through Network Terminal. So I'm not that excited about putting in Modern Age, like adding a second one right now, right? I think I'll just take another Season of Renewal. And another Oath seems great. I don't know that I need another Bearer of Memory. Or sorry, that I need a Bearer of Memory, really. Just give me more Oaths. More Fades, okay. Don't really need a Haven, I think. Stalker would be the best, but I don't want that either. Intervention came back, that's nice. Blue-white land, we could run that. Toss in the Modern Age. Grafted Growth, okay. I only have one blue card, so it's probably not really worth doing. Right, so if I said I wanted to add some blue stuff, it would basically just be one Modern Age. Yeah, get out of here, Tranquil Cove. So we have 5 artifacts, 10 enchantments. I still think the Roadside Reliquary is a good add. The trick is that it's going to be a little bit hard. I don't think we really need... I don't know. Actually, if we're cutting, like... I don't think the decoys are all that great, really. Most of what I want to get rid of is artifacts. And with this, I'm down to just 3. But it's still fine to put this in. Because it can, like... You know, add mana for a while, and then when you don't need it, draw 1 card, and hopefully eventually 2. I don't want to cut any more artifacts because, well, gosh, I think I even don't want to cut those artifacts. Because it actually is nice for Network Terminal and for draw. Huh. Well, maybe we can get rid of the safekeeping. I have plenty of ways to get creatures back with the 2 Seasons of Renewal. I somehow have to find 6 cuts out of this? It's all so good. Azusa's Many Journeys is not usually a card that I run, and I don't think it's that great here either. Yeah, let's get rid of that. This isn't really a bike deck, actually. I have no need for bike. Feels kind of stupid to run decoy over bike, though. You know, the ability to fly is probably worth better than drawing a card. We don't really need 4 fades. That seems true. Maybe just 2 would be enough. And then I could cut some of these samurai, which I think are kind of meh. And then I have like 7 enchantments and 4 artifacts, which is good enough. Web Spinner Cuff is a little questionable, but it's an artifact. I think it's worth taking. Yeah, okay, we'll try this. You know, hoping to get back stuff like Owl of the Dawn Sky with our Season of Renewal. And if you pick up a Michiko's as well, that's obviously great, but even a, you know, a Spirited Companion is good. It's Kalaneth. It's got an Allen in it. Okay, this is pretty good, I think. I'm not sure what we do on 2. Is it Papercraft Decoy or Michiko? Okay, well, this is a little scary. I think it's Decoy, so that when I play Grafted Growth, I have a creature to hit with it for the counter. Especially if they play something that Decoy can block, but they probably... Oh, whoa. I was going to say probably won't, and indeed they didn't. Grafted Growth of the Plains into turn 4 Ancients, right? That should work. Or turn 4 Owl, I guess. But actually against this deck, like, some Vigilant dudes sounds pretty nice. Okay, kind of an unusual red-green deck, it feels like. Oh, look, they made their thing bigger. I see, that's cool. Well, alright, since I'm not blocking, I guess I'll attack. Yeah, I guess this is going to get pretty large. And larger still? Alright. I don't know. Maybe now that they have a 5/5, Vigilance was silly, and I should have gone with like Reach or something. But this is not the kind of deck that's going to have flyers. And it'll be nice to be able to Michiko these for attacking. Okay, I guess I block. You have some way to blow me out, or what? Yes. I have 6 mana. There's nothing to get back with Season of Renewal because they're playing, like, really big stuff. I'm gonna lose this one, I think. They're wiping all my stuff out with this Kumano. This, like, insanely large Kumano. I just need to draw 1 fade. Uh-oh. I'll trade it. Oh, I can't trade it. Shit. Oh my god, I have to chump? That's what I get for attacking. I just thought, what am I going to need this thing for? Might as well push in for some damage. Wrong. Nothing in here, of course. I can't attack with it. I just have to double chump and then die? Oh, yeah, I died this turn even. Okay. Well, in that case, no chumping. Let's get a creature killed, I guess. Good game. That was a really, like, very good aggressive setup. They just got 1 creature and went absolutely all in on it, and I didn't have any of my fades. I cut 2 of them to run those Papercraft Decoys, so, you know, kind of deserved it. And they got surprisingly good value out of the Tanuki, just like putting a counter on something. I'm sure they appreciated the mana as well. This is fine. I wish I had some green, but it's like playable. I will run out Michiko's on 2. Just so it turns into a creature faster. Maybe I could cut one of the Seasons of Renewal for another Fade. Another green-red deck, huh? Okay. Meanwhile, I'm accidentally mono-white. Uh-huh. Yeah, I've seen this one before. Okay, there's some green. No attacks? Yeah. Oh god, but they have 2 shrines. That hurts. They actually went for the face damage instead. Wow. Instead of 2 counters on this thing. That's a bit of a shocker. Did it? Oh my god, it tapped this again. I wanted to blow this up this turn. Oh, I need to pay more attention to how it's tapping. Sometimes it's really eager to tap these colorless, like, flexible lands. So it'll be like, hey, this is colorless mana. You want to get rid of it? And sometimes it, like, hangs onto it for dear life. And, like, what if you want the ability? Okay, Grafted Growth, I guess? Counter on the Naturalist? Okay, that's some kind of good stuff, I guess. But it doesn't really deal with these at all. I'm thinking I'll just flash it in to kill their 2/2. To trade. Unless they put the sling on it and then I'm ruined. Okay, that's fine. I would be thrilled to trade Michiko for the shrine, but it's not going to happen. Huh. Well, now flashing this in kind of sucks. I mean, like, double block the shrine? Ugh. They have to have some trick, or this is stupid. But I think I have to block, so, like, otherwise I just get beat up. Uh-huh. Well, at least I get the lifelink out of it. Okay, Repel the Vile, that's something. So I have 4, 6, 7 mana. I mean, I can play Ow and Michiko's if that lets me live. That would be nice to do. It doesn't really, though, right? So instead I have to repel the shrine or something? And then play Michiko's out again? I'm close to dead. God, imagine if these fucking Seasons of Renewal were fades, right? I would be so much happier. Yeah, I mean, that's it, right? There's no way home anymore? Just pick this up and go home? Yeah, they tap out, although there's no real reason to. It stops me crewing the bike, I guess. It doesn't matter. I can only block one creature and then they get in for a truckload. Okay, I think these Seasons of Renewal are clearly a little ambitious. I thought like we would ever get to 6 mana. That would sure help. We get 6 mana every game. But then we die anyway before we get there. The Reliquary did good work. Although I think it was supposed to draw a turn sooner than it did. So maybe I could have done more with it. I don't think you're allowed to lose when you have 4 Imperial Oaths. Like, so we kind of have to go 7-0 now at this point, right? Fine, I have some removal and a network terminal and a creature? Web Spinner Cuff is nice and defensive. Not gonna let them run me over this time with their stupid red shit. Hopefully. And I even found something to play on too. Now, I could play the network terminal, and that would mean next turn I can spend 5 mana, but I can't spend 5 mana. So instead, I'd rather just get this down as soon as I can. And I'm obviously not going to attack with the bike. That's madness. We're not the aggressive deck here. We want blockers for the sling. More red-green. Kind of a weird card. I don't know. It doesn't seem to go together with Sling very well. But okay, they're just 2 playable cards in a deck together, I guess. I'm just gonna fade this before something bad happens to me, right? Am I? I don't know. Yeah, because it becomes they equip it, and it becomes a 4/3, which is unmanageable. So please go away. And I'm still not going to attack. I don't want to get in 2 damage as much as I want to stop 1. Plus, there's no guarantee it's only 1. This is 4 to reconfigure? Okay, that's quite a lot. Pass, right? And then blow up the reliquary? Yeah. I'll block this with the bike if they attack. I don't know. Maybe I'm just okay letting 2 damage in. I want the bike to have some grander purpose, but if so, what is it? Why haven't I just been attacking with it now? If I feel okay letting in 2 damage, I think I should trade or try. Okay. It's a little scary. Well, I mean, I don't have any removal that deals with it, so it's kind of a lot scary. Unless they equip it and then I like repel the vial, but that's a ways away, obviously. Wait, do I have an enchantment? I don't. Okay, let's just tap the bike then. I mean, I could draw 1 card, it wouldn't be horrible, but... I'd rather make use of the... Okay. This is actually quite nice. Okay, 2 of them is, like, more than I needed, but I'll take it. Alright, no lands, yes enchantments, no decoys probably? Decoy's okay. Right, it does a good job against their 2/2 right now. But so does this stuff. I don't know, I think this will do something on the board and then, like, hopefully draw me a card. I think that's fine. I guess scrying it to the bottom means I could have, like, scryed through it. Because I'm about to scry again, and, like, having something on top that I just put on top weakens the value of your scry a little bit. Ideally, you'd like to look at 3 cards that each might be lands so you can bottom them. What is this? Oh, you're just moving the sling. That's fine. I would happily quadruple block this. Just in case of tricks. This isn't modified. I can just let it hit me. Fine. So they blew a safekeeping on just like killing 2 of my 2/2s. Who cares, right? Season of Renewal still can't pick anything up. I'm trying to think if there's some way I could excuse like playing the Naturalist this turn. I guess there is. I could equip the Web Spinner Cuff on it, right? That spends my mana nicely and gets me to a state where I can Oath for 3 again. And it gets an enchantment down, which is also nice. Now this can happily block the 4/4. And double block with one of these, so if they attack, they're trading the 4/4 for a 2/2 and 1 face damage. These I can let in. Okay, that's fine. I would rather kill them, and I have unlimited 2/2s, so no problem there. Repel the Vial should be pretty great. I want that before the Samurai, probably. I can play it along with the decoy next turn. But this should really stop their attacking in its tracks for a while. Yeah. Okay. I mean, this thing isn't even that big of a problem. I could leave it alone. But what else am I doing with my turn, right? So I could move the Web Spinner Cuff, but I don't see why. Sure. You have a 4/5. Still don't care. I think we just play this. No need to do anything else weird. And I maybe actually just loot away the Season of Renewal, since I don't seem to be getting anything into my graveyard that I can return with it. But I don't have to make that choice now. And then I can make this guy like a, what, 4/8 Vigilant? Won't help because I have a 1/1 Death Toucher at the moment. I could tap the Web Spinner Cuff, actually. That doesn't even cost anything. I don't know. If they have something to destroy a tapped artifact or whatever, but there's nothing in that format, in the format that does that, so. Okay, I mean, I think we want the Fade. The question is, like, what do we use it on? Like, more, do we use it now or later? Because if I use it on the 1/1, I don't have enough mana to actually use that and also move the Cuff. But if I did, this guy could start attacking. I don't know, let's just loot some more. See what happens. Ah, now that's a card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So put it on one of my vigilant dudes. Because I don't really care if they block that. In fact, I'm thrilled. Yeah. I could fade now, but I don't really want to. Like, it would just be the sling. I think if I were going to do anything now, it would be blow up the Reliquary, but I can do that later. Well, if I do it now and draw a land, I do get to play the land. I think I don't need this mana anymore. And I want more cards. Hopefully I don't know, don't get some unplayable Imperial Oaths or something. There's one. I was hoping to hit a land so I could play an Imperial Oath that I draw. No dice. But Michiko's in Fate is still a good turn. Or I could play another Oath, but getting rid of this and creating more big attacker threat seems good. I guess I can loot first if I want, but there's nothing I want to discard, so I won't. Oh, the Shigeki is gone. I should have buffed this one. Well, I can do that now. Okay, that's not bad. They spent some removal on that thing. Sure. In the meantime, Michiko is still running rampant. That's a card. I already spent my repel. But I do have some big old Michikos. One, two, three, four, five. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be an 8/8. Or you could be a 9/12. Seems kind of good. Okay, we won a game. I have to say, the fades were still better than Seasons of Renewal. I ended up discarding the one that I even had. Do I just, like, not have enough creatures and enchantments? I don't think that's true. But maybe the ones I have suck? Maybe my good stuff is sagas, but those are enchantments. I don't know. I refuse to believe that one Season of Renewal is bad. even if we are 1 and 2. Who's up next? It's Quinoa. That's a 1. Quinoa 1? You like quinoa, maybe? This is fine, I think. I mean, it's clearly fine. I'm just not sure exactly how it's going to go. Do I play Grafted Growth on 3? Probably it's better to play the Lifelinker on 3. Red-black artifacts. Okay, I found an even better play. Well, I found a 2-mana play. Oh, wow. Now I can actually play the Grafted Growth and the Disciple on 3. That's disgusting. So we get 1 ramp from the Grafted Growth and 2 from the Naturalist, so that's a total of 3. And it is possible to order them correctly to play 6 mana worth of stuff on turn 3. And we'll have our 4th, okay. A little annoying. We'll have our 4th green as well, so no need to worry about. Oh, wow! So much for that plan. But this is fine still. They're going to make this a 4/4, so I won't be able to block, which is upsetting. But next turn I can Grafted Growth and hold open Wanderer's Intervention. Oh my god, their deck is so good! You don't ninja that, do you? No, right? There's no reason to. You would rather just play it. Oh, yeah, and that gets lifelink, sure. Oh, and this gets haste! Oh my gosh! Oh, or blow up the synthesizer, maybe? Seems a little early, but maybe. Wow. I'm going to let it all in, because I have a plan with Grafted Growth to do better against 3/1s in the future. Hopefully they do something that lets me play Wanderer's Intervention, but, you know, maybe they won't. At any rate, Imperial Oath next turn seems like the play, and should be quite good against this, but not necessarily good enough to stabilize. They've got a pretty strong board presence. I think you should probably, I don't know what's in your hand. If I were you, I would go to combat. If I couldn't look at the cards in my hand, I would go to combat and blow up the egg, but, you know, maybe they have something better. It's not an egg, I know. Nice mountain hit. Good work. Okay, that only makes sense if they have a combat trick. But I have one of my own, so I'll block this. And then when they try to trick me... Ooh, am I already dead? Is that the thing? That would be fine. If they're willing to pass the damage here, it means their combat trick is just like adding some damage. Or you are already dead, which is what I think it is. So I'm just going to blow this up to get my mana spent and stop some damage. It's also one fewer artifact on the board for them, which won't matter if they get an anvil or something. I assume I am already dead here, right? Although, why did you tap black to... No, a kunai, okay. That's even better for me. Because they don't get to draw the card, and they have to spend more mana on it. It also puts that in my graveyard. Well, I don't want the forest. The only real reason to have a network terminal would be to combine it with Reliquary, so that Reliquary would be draw. And then if I hit another artifact, then network terminal could start being draw. But I think that like it would be better to just like start drawing cards by not drawing these, right? Actually, forest is better than all of those. Yeah. Well, no, if yeah, it doesn't matter, right? I guess the network terminal also helps with Michiko's, and I guess I do have ways to spend a lot of mana. Maybe I should have taken those. Pretty sad. I think I actually dumped the Michiko's here. It's just not doing much, and Season of Renewal is picking up 2 cards that are fairly good. Right, it's not like I'm attacking, so a tiny Michiko's is kind of junk. A little bit surprised that they didn't blow up the Samurai to put a counter on, like, Toshiro or something. I guess counter on Toshiro doesn't do anything. That makes sense. But a counter on the Virus Beetle would have helped. Whoa. I just want to make sure I get this trade in. The rest, whatever. So, if I pick both of these up and play the forest, I can actually get them both down, so that is worth doing. I just have to tap carefully, so... Not even very carefully. Tap like this. Oh, that's true. I could take back Michiko's, but it sucks. I want 2 lifelinkers, please. I guess they attacked with all those creatures because they wanted to bounce Toshiro. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I could have seen that coming and blocked differently, but it's hard to double block Toshiro in that situation. I don't think it even would have been right. Okay, and you make it a 4/4? No, you make that a 5/4. An attack with everything. Okay. So we have some interesting stuff going on. A block here makes sense. And I don't think I mind blowing up everything. It leaves me with a 2/3 on the board and them with a sling. And Toshiro's. Well, I may as well attack here because they're going to make this a 4/4, which I won't be blocking. Might as well get some life. Oh, they chose to gain life instead? No, I thought this was still a 2/2. Just didn't see properly. Oh, wait a minute. I should maybe still have attacked because they're now they have a 3/3 here that can attack. Or no, they don't. They can't add 1/1 to the sling. They can use the sling to add 1/1 to something else. Ugh, I'm in so much trouble. Can we invoke the Ancients, please? This is pretty good. All of it? I want it all, baby. Maybe the Samurai last? I mean, the Imperial Oath last gets me more scry value, but the Imperial Oath is just, like, way better right now. I might take the Fade first? I'm not sure exactly what I'm fading, though. Is it the Flyer to stop damage? Probably. But then what if they develop something else? What if they just keep using the sling to get good trades against me? I guess that's okay. Yeah. And you know what? A 4/4 is fine compared to... Yeah, let's do it like this. So I think they're going to go in for 2 flying here. Oh, Automaton's just real scary. But you know what? It's not actually. Their hand is empty. They're not going to get to play a bunch of creatures. And I have an overwhelming ground force. This thing can get quite big and I won't be too concerned. And it'll take it a while to get big because they're playing one, like they're drawing 1 card per turn, right? It's not like you play it on turn 2 and then you can dump out a bunch of artifacts. I'm going to let in the 3. Okay, they're not even going to make me. Good. And so hopefully this is starting to stabilize. But I could still use some more tools. A man can't win with just samurais alone. Okay, these are all pretty decent. The bike maybe most of all, and the dog least of all, but it's still something. I have the mana to like play it, so like you could. It draws a card, but you could discard. You could scry this bottom and then get the card it was going to draw without paying the mana. But I have the mana and I want a 1/1 body, so I'm going to leave it in. It's just like I'm not excited enough to top it or something like that. Oh wait, am I? I could just play it along with bike, right? Of course. Sure. So their deck doesn't seem like it's going to run a lot of flyers. We blew up one of them. And I've got their ground game kind of handled. I guess they're going to just keep, like, slinging, basically? Is how they can get in, is attack with suicide with 8 creatures, basically? So I think if we're fading anything, it's probably the sling. Or not fading. Oh, I can't repel it. The only thing of theirs I can repel is this, actually. Or I guess I'm waiting for the automaton then, before it gets too big to handle. I don't know. Maybe I could have. Maybe the 1/1 is more useful to have untapped than the 2/2 is, because it can combine with a 2/2 to deal 3 damage. Yeah, probably. Next time I crew, I should use a 2/2. I guess I could kill Toshiro with Repel the Vial as well, but I don't really want to. Yeah, see, I should have left this untapped for this attack. Okay, well, mistakes were made, but let's see what you can do. If they like give this Death Touch or something, then I'll repel it. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill the automaton before it gets like too bad, I think. Don't like that. I might eventually run out of samurai, despite how many I made. There's 2 more oaths in the deck, though, right? 1. Can't believe I played 3 this game. That's scary? Sort of. I'm not sure what specifically I'm scared it will do. Just exhaust me of 2/2s? Eh. put a 4/4 in there instead. No, the 4/4 is really nice because it can block all this other stuff without even getting killed. Okay. Well, I take one. Take two, excuse me. Yeah, the sling is still adding up. I need a way to deal with that. And suddenly my board looks pretty junk. Still need non-lands, if that's okay. And I don't even have a good way to attack with the bike anymore. I guess we're going to lose this, but Invoke the Ancients would be really great. I guess I should keep that. No, network terminal's on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. So I don't have any looting. Is there any creature I can justify tapping to attack with the bike? Not really. And their life total's not a huge issue. Like, it's high, but if I can just play a couple more, like, big spells, then I don't care that much about their life total. You know, another Imperial Oath, the last one. Ooh, okay. That's horrible? That's probably gonna kill me. Like, very soon. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, finally there's the card we wanted. A little late, though. Do I still have a fade? I do. I could fade my own 3/3 if I got lucky enough to draw it in time, but I don't think that's possible. Well, it is if I also throw away my 2/3 to get some lifelink value out of it, and the next draw is fade, then I'd have a shot. Well, at least they didn't attack. There's another Oath. A little too late, I think? Yeah, now I'm dead. No, I have to attack with my lifelinker. Oh, and there's the Michiko's a turn too late. Because if I could attack with my lifelinker and gain life by Michiko's, like gain additional life with Michiko's, that would be great. But I can't. So, okay. I guess I have to fade the Clawing Torment, not my own creature, of course. And then Michiko's will still be a decent draw. I'm actually kind of amazed they're not going to use the 4/4 to kill that. Okay, I guess it doesn't matter. Was it wrong to attack with the 2/2 there? I don't think it was. It cost me a little bit of blocking value, but... Wait, why did they unattach? Oh, they want to be able to double block to kill a 4/5? I see. That's fine. Michiko's not even going to do much, but it's still, like, you know, plus something, and, are they just going to chump? No. Yeah, that's the trade you were obviously setting up to make. I've gotten rid of the sling. That is such a weight off my shoulders. I hated that card. This is going to give +2/+2. So I think I put it here and just attack with all three. You can trade with as many as you want. I'm not worried about you getting like a cute double block in. This is 14 actually. This is 18. Yeah, I think I can just attack with all actually. They can't really afford to block the 2/2s, so the 2/2s can attack for free. Eh, the smelter is kind of a value machine eventually. But killing the 3/3 would, you know, make it easier for my other stuff to attack. I don't think that's relevant. I just want to make sure they don't get some weird trick out of the smelter. Whew. Finally overwhelmed them with vigilant creatures. It took 4 oaths. And also invoke the ancients. But we got there. To get us to a 2/2 record. Go team! Everything's shiny. You certainly look like whatever you're hugging there is shiny. Yeah, seems great. Start with a naturalist, and then stuff from there will be good, one imagines. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that. That's something. Next turn I can play the dog and Michiko's. Do I have any 2-mana green enchantments? Probably not, right? If I had one, I could play it, though. Green, white, and blue, black. Okay. So if they can play a 1-drop, they can equip the kunai and shoot my naturalist. That would be kind of sad. But if not, then they can't use the kunai this turn, and I can attack for a bunch of lifelink again. Ah. I was about to say, and I can equip the web spinner cuff this turn, but I can't. I can play it, but I'll be way short of mana to equip it. Okay, it's a 2-drop. Oh, right, but they couldn't, because the creature will be summoning 6. You can't use the kunai right away. Right. I should have attacked with the companion, actually. There's no way they're blocking. Missed the damage there. I just like did a brain dead like, can this get in? And I was like, nope, they've got a 1/1, but didn't even think about the trade. It's obviously right to attack. This thing is a 2-mana ramp. They were not going to block with it. They might even not want to spend the kunai, actually. So my Naturalist is no longer that big a threat, I think. Well, I don't know. If it gets the Web Spinner Cuff, it's going to be a bit of a nuisance. Make it a 3/6 lifelink. Okay. Still got a lot of mana this turn if they want it. Weaver of Harmony. I haven't seen this one very much. Nice. I think I'll kill this. From an enchantment source. I mean, I guess it doesn't do anything right now. But you never know, right? And we have a lot of board pressure. Yeah, I just want to get in more damage. What the heck is opponent's deck? Many color modified ramp? Okay. Order looks wrong there, by the way, but sure. Yeah, so they could have, I guess not. Yeah, they could have used the Weaver of Harmony to copy this if they wanted. They have plenty of mana. I don't know if they would want that. Probably not. Okay, that's a 3/3. Ooh, another Michiko's is great. I think? I'm not even sure I should play it. Because I kind of want to play the Michiko, or this thing to make the current Michiko bigger. And, like, equip the cuff here? But I guess attacking with this doesn't even do anything. They just block with the shrine, right? No, it gains 3 life, but I don't care. So I think, yeah, we need to do something more aggressive than that. Play this to make that Michiko's bigger. Play this to make the Naturalist bigger. And then swing with the 2 creatures that matter. I guess I could have gotten in 1 more damage if I attacked with these 2. Throw away the dog for it. But I can do that like next turn, I think. Right, the dog should be able to get in 1 damage somehow. By, like, either getting in 1 face damage or making them block the dog. And not block something else. So I don't think that was necessary. It should be at least as good in the future. Actually, maybe not. I'm looking at my current board state, and I'm like, if I just don't put the cuff on this thing, yeah. We want more creatures, not bigger creatures, because we only have to get it in 2 damage. So yes, the dog will be getting in 1 damage this turn. And won't even have to sacrifice itself to do so, because we're going to win the game. That better be a real good card. No. Alright, GG. Let me finish it off with an Imperial Oath, maybe? Oh, they do have the knife, that's true. Oh, but they're tapped out. So they don't have the knife, actually. I think Master Seshiro, I mean, because, like, I don't know, they could have shot this before I hit it with Michiko's or something, but now they can't. So now Michiko's actually resolves. Oh, why did they gain a life? I missed it. They play a tap land or something? Yeah. Well, opponent's deck was something, huh? Mine actually went pretty fast this time. Like, not hugely fast, but it was playable. And theirs was slow, so we won that one. And look at that. Already, it's an average deck. Considering how badly it started off, I would be pretty content if this is where it ended. And of course, if it goes any further, I'd be even happier. Solarizer? Solarizar? Not sure. Disciple is okay for 3. I'm not in love with this plan. I would definitely rather have like more, like a 2-drop. Like the Jukai Naturalist would be obviously insane. But on the draw, I'll keep this. I would keep it on the play as well. I'm certainly worried I could just get blown out by someone who plays a bit faster stuff, but I don't think my odds of improving if I mulligan are that high. Hello? Your go? There you go. Alright, that's a nice pickup. Blue kind of suggests ninjas, but no, it's some sort of ramp maybe? Long-term value stuff? I probably lose to that. They're just doing what I'm doing, but better, right? Tanuki? Cameos. I don't mind that too much. It's just a 2/3. I could fade this, but it's not that big a threat. And if I play the Network Terminal, then next turn I can play Imperial Oath, which seems better. Wow! Nobody fades mana sources. Are you kidding? Green-white is not even going to have that many enchantments. That's a really surprising play. Okay, well, I'll fade it now, I guess. I thought this deck would be more patient than that. Blue, green, white? Web Spinner Cuff is nice. But I'm happy to start with the Oath. I was just like, wait a minute, what if they counter me? Oh my god. Actually, let's draw one more land first. No, I already have a 7th land. To let me play Cuff and attach the Cuff onto one of these Vigilant dudes. I don't really need to play another Oath right away. If they like tap down my Vigilant, my Reach creature, and okay, and then attack with the 2/2, I was happy to double block, but that doesn't seem to be happening. We just attack here, right? Or see if they let me attack before playing the Oath. It's not really anything to get back with Season of Renewal. Okay, they don't want me to attack. Fine. I don't mind drawing a Wanderer's Intervention. Hey! An above average deck. Yeah. That's why adding Oaths to the deck is good. Like, every game I've gotten to play a bunch of Oaths, I have won, I think. There's one game where I played an Oath or two and lost, maybe? Or maybe not. Maybe the 2 games I lost, like I had never drawn any Oaths. I feel like I drew one. I don't know. You guys have the footage, I'm sure. I don't really. My memory on all that stuff is fuzzy. I've blocked it out. Huh. I guess it's fine to open with a couple of Michikos. I want a forest at some point, but after that the hand is great. Plains is almost a forest. These Michikos are getting such dreadful value, but creatures are important. And now if I draw a forest, I can at least draft the Michiko. So that would be some extra value. There's their grafted growth. None for me, thanks. Really would welcome a forest. What are they up to? Okay. You know, Plains is not even that bad. So what does it do again when it dies? Oh. Okay. It's a pretty good response. There's my forest. Well, actually, I could hold this back. I care about my life more than getting damage in. Yeah, that attack is crazy. Once I have some samurai back to defend, maybe, but not right away. I would double block with these two, if necessary. We're close to stabilizing with the Oath, and I just want to, like, not take a bunch of damage. Again. Okay, they're not going to make me, and I actually get to fade this. That's fantastic. Probably better than playing the Oath. No. Let's just play the Oath. Get more creatures out there. Great. Except I do need one more forest, right? Sure. Oh, it's gonna be such a juicy fade. Sure. I don't mind if they eat up my 2/2. Let's get some damage in. That's half their life. Pretty happy with that. And then we get a bunch of Vigilant 4/5s probably. Ooh, another Arrest maybe? Gonna need a little more mana for that. Tamiyo's, sure. I think they would have taken an Arrest if they had it, but they didn't, apparently. So, I think we still attack with everything? Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. Obviously one of them bounces off the shrine. That's fine. They didn't even kill Michiko. Okay, so let's make... what if they have Farewell? Can I win if I don't play Invoke the Ancients? It seems like I probably could. They're going to turn off Michiko. And then I'm getting in like 2 damage per turn. I don't think that's fast enough. Let's not play around that. Trample, baby. Reach is not necessary. Vigilance is not necessary. They're not attacking me anytime soon. Oh no! They have Farewell! There's no other explanation for this. I don't know. They could just be attacking because they want to attack. Okay, well, joke's on you. I top deck like a champ. I still think it was right to play that. Even, like, considering Farewell. Oh, you should have... Oh, they don't have any blue. They exiled their enchantments! Ah, ha, ha, ha. You shouldn't have done that. You should have just exiled creatures and graveyards. Okay, you got my Grafted Growth, but yours actually mattered. Sort of. Could have bought you some time. Anyway, like I said, I think it was right not to play around Farewell. It's like a rare or a mythic. It doesn't come up very much. And it meant I was killing them in 1 turn instead of like 4 turns to play that. So I think giving them 4 turns to draw an escape hatch, just in case they have some very rare board clear, is not the right idea. And they had the very rare board clear, but I got lucky that I could escape anyway. This is good enough because I have Grafted Growth, yeah. And then I have a bunch of big, like, win conditions. Sign me up, right? I need 1 more land eventually, before too long. On turn 4? 3 or 4 would both be fine. That's good enough. What to play first? Oh, they missed a land. No, they didn't. I'm player 1, and this is my 4th land. It's not my 5th. I'm almost like, what if they crab me? I shouldn't be playing so scared. I think I'm gonna run this out though. Okay, it resolves. Great. Let's go with Reach and Vigilance. You never know, they might throw some flyers at you. They're completing the Vigilant one, so they don't seem inclined to throw flyers at me. Okay. Let's just get out some value here. Owl can wait. I mean, I say value, mostly it's like damage. What color did they pick for this, by the way? Blue. So they do have double blue. They could like use a Disruption Protocol or something as a counterspell in addition to crabs. Whoa!
Go. Share the story of Phyrex.
It entered uncompleted because they paid the full 5. So it has 6 toughness now. Or 6 loyalty counters. Plains time. Here we go. I think I attacked Tamiyo, right?
In time, you will welcome us.
And I'm just gonna play more little dudes. I have 6 mana. Probably playing Owl next turn. Let's talk about the Samurai, because in some turn I could consider discarding this for channeling it for land and playing Repel on the same turn, depending what they come up with. Probably I'm not playing either of them, so the order doesn't matter. But if I am playing one, it's going to be the Samurai, I think.
You do not write this story.
Ow? Ow? Ao? Can't be Ao, that's crazy. Probably it should be probably Ow. I'm not sure. That's pretty good. But I do still get to kill Tamiyo. Even if you triple block. I'll pay to draw here. There's no rush to get this stuff down, I think.
For now.
My board is perfectly good. And this leaves Repel open in case they play something scary. Boseiju is a little scary. Not immediately, of course. But it's something I don't mind repelling late now because I plan to repel it eventually, probably. And this way I get the mana spent. Ooh, although that's a creature that's on the board right now. No, it's crazy, right? You gotta blow up the Boseiju. You don't have a lot of repels here. So, I have 6 mana. I guess I can play these two, and that makes Michiko big enough to get in. Oh, I forgot I have a 4/5. It's so far over here, I forgot about it. Oops. 4 damage missed, no big deal, question mark? If they farewell me, it's going to be pretty embarrassing. Actually, I'll still win. I have a great hand. They might too, though. Who knows? Okay, that ain't nothing, I think. I think attack with all is just lethal. Right? Okay. You live. But concede. Sure. So the 4 damage I missed last turn sort of matters in that, like, they conceded anyway, so who cares? But I would have had them actually dead if I had attacked last turn. And we went from 0-2 to 6-2 in a big hurry. It's kind of a nice consolation, I guess. Right, we were 0-2. We didn't win any of the first 2 games. Those were the ones where Season of Renewal was just clogging everything up. I tossed 1 away for a fade after game 2, I think. Maybe it was game 1, I don't remember. This is fine. I need 1 more land, but I have an insane set of cards to play. I can't play the Michikos till Network Terminal's online, so there's like, it's sad, but it'll be playable as soon as I get any land, and I have several turns. Plains would be best, but I'm not gonna be that. Okay, actually that would be best if I could draw it this turn. Easy mode. Okay, ninjas, huh? Oof. Alright, I'm not playing Michiko here. I'm generally happy to play it on 2. But here I want to have the Wanderer's Intervention. They're going to Modern Age in a sec. Okay, now they can't at least. They can ninja this, which is sad, you know, but at least they don't have the Containment Construct. So, do we start with the Network Terminal? I think so. It's sad that I can't use the mana this turn. You like, in general, when you're ramping, to like be able to treat this kind of as a 2-mana spell instead of 3. Okay, Web Spinner Cuff is amazing. Sort of. Yeah, I'm gonna play this. It's an actual blocking creature. They're probably gonna have some stupid like Moonsnare specialist or something. And then I won't be able to block with this, and it'll be kind of annoying. Or I won't be able to kill any of their creatures anyway. They don't have 2 islands, okay. Oh, come on, no attacks. Yes! Okay, let's see. Can I play all this? I have enough white, don't I? No, I only have 2 white. Still, I think it's best to get this down as another creature, rather than try to play double Michikos for no particular reason. I have enough mana, but not enough white. I will trade this, absolutely. I want to get stuff off their board. Because they need tempo. Come on. Oh yeah. I guess I could if I had enough Michikos here, I could repel one of their things. Just need a little more land here. Ninjas, no! It's a hacker! No. It's another technician. Okay, now lets you play this again. So I'm giving something +3/+3. I guess I should kill one of these. Very sad. Okay, they only got in 1 damage this turn. Virus Beetle, yeah. Don't make me laugh, buddy. Any 1 land, I get to play Owl. Okay, this is good also. We fade the flyer, probably? Just so they don't get ninjas anymore. More draw, okay. An actual artifact, a flyer artifact. They wanted the lands. Reckoner Raid is good, sure. I think we might be coming back. Yeah, land, that's exactly what I needed. No, you wouldn't. Okay, well, I'll just draw another land and play one of these guys then. Oof. Okay, that's a big creature. I did draw another land. Now, all my draws for the rest of the game are going to be great, right? No forests. Yes, oaths? But I don't need 2 of them next turn. 1 is plenty, so draw this first. And then I can play this if I want, or this other oath if I want. And I think we have the crab, like, sort of handled. Actually, playing this might even be better, huh? Because these turn into 4/4s, which makes them way better at blocking. Tawashi, what a card! Oh, really? I block. You kill the 2 Michigos, which is sad. But I have more samurai coming. And they don't have modified creatures, so their draw is expensive, but I don't think they really care about that. They just care that they have draw. So that's a long-term winner for sure. Ooh. That's pretty cool. Give your stuff menace. And you actually get to kill 2 of these with it. Nice. Okay, well, I have to accept. Yeah, that's a real problem. Wait, does that work? When an equipped creature dies, exile it. Oh, it just goes into the graveyard. I thought for some reason that the sagas, when they go into the graveyard, get exiled instead, but they don't. Oh, it's disturbed creatures that do that. That's right. Okay. So what if I tried attacking here? Oh, wait, this doesn't give things menace because it's exiled as an enchantment. Very funny. So if I tried attacking here, I would lose one of these and get in 6 damage. That doesn't seem that great. But on future turns, I actually can like start attacking and it should be fairly okay. Like, I'll be losing one of these for each attack, but all the rest will be getting in damage, right? Or killing creatures, which is also good. You know what? Just in case of tricks, let's have some extras. Their sword is getting great value. Oh my god. Suit up. I picked the wrong thing. I didn't think about what trick they might have. If I had, I would have triple blocked and quad blocked instead of doing what I did. This blew up a ton of my dudes. It was actually worse than the obvious block. Okay, what do we have here? I think this land is fine to play. I don't know. I guess if I had an artifact, I might be able to start looting. Modern Age is probably good. Yep, got to draw and discard a land. Okay, I won't play around Suit Up here. Attack with all, I think? Oh my god, that's so good. We finally got a spell. And I can play it. Yeah, attack with all. Let's gain some life and kill something. So none of these matter, right? Correct, okay. And I think I want one to have reach in case they turn up with a flyer, and I guess the other one, vigilance, is fine. Yeah, they will turn up with a flyer, by the way. Yeah, equip first so that you get the cheaper draw. That makes sense. Why does it say X4 and X1? Is it 1 the Eater of Virtue and there's 4 exiled under it, I guess? Yeah, okay, I see. Nice card. Very nice card. It's pretty good also. Tap that and swing with everything. Makes me almost wish I'd put trample on one of them. But nope, they're going to block like this. Okay. Oh my god, we might come back from not only this run, but this game. A disastrous start to the draft has turned into 6-2 and perhaps 7-2. And a pretty awful start to the game has perhaps been turned around. They're going to start getting more and more stuff flying, which I hate. Oh man, really? Well, okay. What creature... I have to sacrifice something here, obviously. Do I have any enchantments? I don't. Alright, let's grab a card from this. Wow. I can pick up Ow and Michiko's? Okay, I'm not discarding a card. Let's blow up the bike, I think? Because these 2/2s being vigilant is more important than having a flyer, I think. So attack with the 4/5 vigilant. No. Go get Michiko, obviously. That tap is fine. And, I mean, Michiko doesn't even make them that big. It's only like +2/+2, but that's pretty welcome. Do I put it on the 4/5 or on a 2/2? Because a 4/4 is kind of nice to attack with, and a 4/5 is fine, I think. Whereas, like, a 6/7, they just, like, chump, I don't know, something. Yeah. Let's put it on you. I can even attack with this, I think. I don't need vigilance. Actually, if I'm doing this, yeah, they have to leave one creature unblocked, and it has to be a 2/2 or else they die. So the 2/2 can attack for free. If I'm doing the rest of this stuff. Yeah, good draw, I agree. And they finally got flying on this, right? No, because it was on the Circuit Mender instead of the flyer. Yeah, sure. I'll discard a card this time. Okay, that's digging. Digging for hope. Just miss one time. It looks like they've missed, right? They're like trying to find some way that they might win, and they couldn't find it. Okay, 7-2, easy mode, I told you. I'm not sure what happened those first two games. I don't think, like, you know, swapping one Season of Renewal for one Fade turned the deck from being awful into being amazing. I think it was probably in the middle all along, and we just like got unlucky at the beginning and luckier in the middle / end. Okay, I'm pleased with this. I took a bunch of good cards, and sometimes they work together. And some questionable cards, you know. I'm not a huge fan of Web Spinner Cuff, but it worked well enough this game. Golden Tail Disciple saved my bacon at least once, I think more than once. Naturalist, obviously insane, but, you know, that was never in question. Michiko's was a lot worse than usual this draft, and was still great. So, the Reliquary worked out okay, I think. Anyway, I guess we'll just save this one. Why not? Celebrate the 7 wins, as is tradition. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.